everyone and welcome back. So some of you may know, if you've been with the channel for a while, that my kind of bread and butter is quizzes. It's trivia. I've been on a couple of game shows. I've even tested out game shows, been paid to do it, and of course a pub quizzer and everything else in between. So I love my trivia, but I've also got quite a lot of people on here that come from geography, come from the GeoGuessr stuff. So I thought today I would do a few geography quizzes and games. So let's get into it and see how we do. Okay, so here we go. This is today. So I've got to get from Western Sahara up to Serbia. Of course, Western Sahara, recognised kind of by some, but not by many. It's kind of an in-between country. So, I mean, Western Sahara is definitely hitting Morocco. I know that much. Okay, so from Morocco, because if that's Serbia, that means we've got to go round through Asia, like the Middle East, up into through Turkey. So if we go that way, Algeria. Yeah, Algeria. Then Tunisia. Okay. Tunisia. Okay, what is Tunisia? Egypt, is it? Egypt? What's missing? Okay, so Egypt is there. I think that Egypt still needs to happen there because Egypt goes into Israel, Palestine, all that kind of area. So, Libya. Libya. Always forget about Libya there. Okay. So, yeah, that goes into Israel. Goes into Israel. Okay, so Israel goes straight into Syria, doesn't it? Yeah, Israel straight into Syria. Straight into Syria. Yes, and Syria goes into Turkey. Oh, I think I'm going to do this as quick as possible. So, I didn't really explain it very well, but basically what you've got to do is get from one country to the other by bordering countries. That's the idea of it. It's so I couldn't go Morocco into Spain, even though they're very close. They don't border each other. So, Turkey and then... oh God, is it Hungary or Bulgaria? This is where I'm trying to look at a map in my head. It's Bulgaria. Oh, yes, yeah, come on. That was brilliant. I really lucked out on that. You can see now the kind of the map of the rest of it. So Spain, yeah, but it doesn't border it. There is a little bit of water there. So I don't think I could have done that any quicker. That was just very lucky that I know most of... I had to think about Libya, obviously, but I know the top of Africa pretty well, and I know how it comes around. So, yeah. Whoo! And I knew Turkey went into Bulgaria because I've been to Bulgaria, I've been to Turkey, and I did think about at one point taking a train through to do that as well. Okay. That is one down. That is travel down. I didn't explain it very well at the beginning there. I'll have to explain the others a little bit better. But yeah, literally, try and give that a go. It can be really difficult. I lucked out there, but I've done this game a few times in the past. And some of the countries you get, you don't even know that there's a way of bordering them. Like, it gets incredibly difficult. Those pretty close to each other. Sometimes you can get them completely opposite parts of the world, and it gets really tricky. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so now we're on to global. As you can see here, every day there is a new mystery country. Your goal is to guess the mystery country using the fewest number of guesses. And then basically this is a color coding below, which I've played this before, got the color coding wrong and got further away from the country. So I've got to remember today that if red is there, that means you're close. But I've thought in the past, red means bad. Red means you're further away. So yeah, if you're going to play this, remember red is good. So it can be really light, which means you're kind of close. If it's completely white, you're nowhere near. But if it's a kind of a light beigey, orangey, peachy color, and it's a little bit darker, dark, red, and then you got the green. So here we go. Let's start with the big countries. Always a good idea to see where it's near. So let's try and do this in order of biggest. Russia. Is it anywhere near Russia? Okay, so not really. Let's try and triangulate by putting in Canada. It's obviously further right. Oh. Okay, and then so it's not going to be there. So then we know now. There's no point going through the bigger countries. It's definitely nearer to Canada than Russia. So is it in the Americas? Okay, let's go. Let's work our way down. United States. Wait. Oh, I hadn't. Remember to press enter when playing this game. Okay, so okay, so we're going further down here. Okay. So it's not that dark. So it's not going to be Mexico or anything here. So it's going to be down here. It's going to be South America, isn't it? So let's try Brazil. Brazil's a big one. Ooh, okay. So it's near to Brazil. Okay, so Argentina. Okay, so that's lighter. Okay, so it's up here somewhere. This is the way we get some help as well, because Brazil is really close. It does tell us there as well, so we can see that if you want to play it that way as well. But Suriname, that's next, if I can spell it properly. Okay, it's round here then. Guyana. Okay, that's darker. That is slightly darker. Okay, so it's near to Guyana. Venezuela. Okay, right, it's next to Venezuela. Venezuela, Bolivia? Or have I got wrong there? I may have gone wrong. No, Bolivia's further down. Damn it, what's there? What's next to Venezuela? Honduras? No, that's further up. Oh my god, my geography of this part of the world is not great. What's it gonna be that's there? Okay, so we're up this area. Colombia. Colombia's next to it. Of course it is. Wait. Wait a minute. Oh, you... It's going to be these frickin' islands! Okay. Let's put is it Trinidad and Tobago? Okay, so that's nearer. What is it around here? Dominica, I think. Get these mixed up, so I think it's Dominica. Jeez, what the fuck? I see you, game. I see you. What the hell was that? I am amazed I got that. So that was how many guesses? Okay, so Russia, Argentina, Canada, all these guesses to get there. I was purely lucky in the fact that I realised once I hit on this area here, I could figure out that actually it wasn't mainland. It had to be one of the islands, but damn. Okay, there's a new one of those every day, so you can always give it a go. Okay, on to our third and final. It only seems right that we finish up on GeoGuessr, the GeoGuessr quiz bit, which I haven't done for a while, actually. I did just do this quite a lot. So let's spin the wheel and see what we've got. Okay, so it's giving me a geography question. It's kind of appropriate there. Gotta love that. Okay, so find the country. Which country was formerly known as Portuguese West Africa? Is that Angola? Now, the only reason I know that, this is a random bit of info, but the only reason I know that is because when I was on 15-1 on the quiz show, I actually got a question of what is the only country in Africa that had Portuguese as one of their official languages. I didn't know the answer, but I got told it was Angola. That is the only reason I knew that answer, and thank God for that. Right. Okay, what is Angola's national park? I have no idea. No idea at all about that one. Okay, what is the currency of Angola? The euro? I'm going to go with no. The kwanza, the rand, or the naira? Kwanza is in my head for some reason. I don't know why. There you go. The rand I knew from somewhere else, and it's going to come to me. I can't think of where. And the naira I've not really heard of. So that's not bad. 9,400 and something from 15,000. I'm liking these new little sound bites here. You can see how much I've played all of these below. You can see the scores of what I do best on. Apparently, it is general knowledge, which kind of makes sense. I'm a quizzer. General knowledge is kind of the bread and butter. So it's been one more time to give it a go. Art. Ooh, this may not be quite as good for me. And obviously, I did say it's going to be mainly geography stuff, so I don't want to do too much on this, but let's give it a go on this. Art and literature. Which country was Grant Wood from? Grant Wood? I mean, it just sounds like it's English. So England or America, maybe. Grant Wood. I don't know the name. I'm not going to lie. Let's just go UK. I literally said England or America. It was the other one. It was a 50-50 and I got 0. Okay. What art form was Grant Wood known for? Romanticism. I have literally never heard of Grant Wood. I have absolutely 0 idea who he is. I just don't know. I've never heard of him. He may be very famous in America, but that's called Gothic. Is that who did it? Is he the one that did that? Which is not a famous painting anywhere else in the world, which would make sense. Okay. Well, I think we'll finish up the game there. And yeah, it's been fun. Okay, so that was an interesting way of finishing up with the arts and literature of someone I have never heard of. I'm going to guess if there's any Americans that watch me, if you've made it all the way through this part of the video, well done for a start. But also, is he really famous in America? Because I've literally no idea who he is. I just said it would be American or English purely because the name, it sounded it. But I'm presuming maybe he was the one that did Gothic then. But I've never heard of him at all. But that is like one of the most famous paintings in America. I've seen it in films and TV, which is why I know it's called Gothic. But I never knew who painted it. But yeah, no, I had some fun with that. I had some good ones, some easy questions for me there, some that were not so much. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed that. If there's any you'd like me to give a go, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like me to do playthrough of kind of how to build your quiz knowledge or anything like that, you know, I'm up for doing things like that as well. Let me know in the comments below. But until next time, thanks everyone.